What is going on, guys? Sean or Mustang 09 back with another video that is still so convenient. But in the back of the truck, I have some things that I want to talk to you guys about real quick. The first thing is obviously, you know what this is. This is an oil drain or a catch pan or whatever you want to call it. So I need to do an oil change on the truck. However, I went to 3 auto parts stores today and none of them had the oil I needed for the truck, which blows my mind. But this truck does take a ton of oil, 13 quarts of oil. Whew, that's going to be an expensive oil change. And I'd rather do it myself than take it to Ford just because I like doing this stuff and I save a little bit of money by doing it myself. Other than that, we have a couple of boxes. One looks super familiar to you guys right there. Some Ready Lift. Let me pull it a little closer. And I would like to open her up and show you guys inside. And as you can tell, this is, you may not know, but this is a 2.5-inch leveling kit for my truck. This is, oh, some stickers, sweet. And it also comes with the track relocation bar or whatever that thing is up there. They all tell you you need. So that's going to be going on the truck very, very soon. I am excited to be modding the truck again, and I can't wait to bring you guys an install video. All you truck dudes, you love the videos, and I'm going to keep making them. I love this truck. It's fun to modify. I think we're getting close to narrowing the road on modifications for it. However, we do need to do a bed liner. I still need to tint the windows. Actually, speaking of tint, let me show you guys this. It's not tint, but it's like in the same page as that. This right here is black vinyl so that we can attempt to wrap. Look at this bird totally attacked my truck. So we're lining the truck up for a wash right now, but there's bird poop everywhere. It's disgusting. Anyways, black vinyl. We're going to attempt to wrap the mirror caps, side badges, and the door handles. So we're gonna give it a shot. I don't know if wrapping is my thing, but, and I'm not talking about spitting bars, because I got those, okay? I got bars on bars. Alrighty, alright, just kidding. I can't rap, like, song-wise, lyrical-wise, or this, but we're gonna give it a shot. I got the vinyl from a guy that I know that owns a sign shop on a cheap, so he hooked it up, so thank you for that, Brian, B&G Signs in Arlington. Let me, this other box here is from the homies over at LMR. Shout out LMR, really supporting me and the stuff I do. Can't thank them enough. Let me get this box open. This package is a package. Hold on, let me, two hands here. Oh, it's a box in a box. I'm not gonna open that one up, but I'll show you guys. So we have a box in a box here. This is, you can tell what it says, some BMR suspension. As you guys may remember, and I will put a link up in the corner for the install video, but that was from my drive shaft safety loop and MGW shifter install. I had a UPR. This is a drive shaft safety loop. Sorry, I didn't disclose that information. But I had a UPR one that we tried to install on the Mustang, and with my setup with the MGW shifter, the race spec, and the one-piece drive shaft, there was not enough clearance in that area to mount the UPR one. So BMR actually made this specific one for that setup for the MGW race spec one-piece drive shaft on an MT82 Mustang. So this should go in. They said it's still tight, but it does work. So we do need to install that, and I'm hoping to be able to do that this week. I got a guy, the guy actually who helped me get the pinion angle and all that stuff right on my drive shaft, Josh. He's got a shop, and so hopefully we can get the Mustang on the lift and get this bad boy installed. What else do we? Oh, we have one more thing inside. Sorry, lots of stuff for the truck right now. Really excited about it. So this right here, let's take this. What we have here is a stylish, fancy new 50 cal antenna for the truck. So as you guys know, I really like guns. I don't like big ugly antennas. This was a nice little purchase, and so we're going to install it. I did read online you should use a little bit of Loctite, and that's not to hold it in place from like conditions. It's to hold it in from those sticky finger people who like to steal your stuff. So I'm just gonna put a dab of Loctite on there, just make it a little bit more difficult for somebody to take it off if they really wanted to. I'll still be able to get it off. It's just blue Loctite, but we'll go take the factory one off and install this one. And that looks so good. She's snug, she's on there. I hear really good reviews about these things, that they don't drop reception too much. I do listen to my phone a lot. I listen to satellite radio a lot. So as far as local stations are concerned, I don't miss out on those too much. But dang, that looks pretty good, man. I kind of like dig it a lot. It really goes with that 2A life. You know what I'm talking about? Second Amendment, protect your right, bear arms. That's all the politics I'll get into. But since we can't do an oil change on the truck, I'm just gonna go ahead and wash it. It's getting dark really fast, so I need to knock this out and get all the bird poop off the truck. And then I will pick this video up tomorrow when we do the oil change. So sorry, video's gonna be a day later because nobody had the oil. And I do wanna show you guys that process, and I also need to drain the water separator for the fuel. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm learning things with these diesel trucks. There is a sensor for the truck, but I also read online that you should do it more frequently than what the handbook says, just because the high flow or the high pressure gas system or whatever it is. If you watch Motion Auto TV, Trevor, he goes all into that with his truck. He's super smart on that. I was texting with him and he was like, yeah, swap it more regular and then you won't have any issues and you can avoid problems with that. So I gotta get all this stuff out of here and wash the truck. But I won't show you guys that because it's just washing a truck. I mean, if you want to learn how to wash your car, I made a video on it a long time ago. So, and it has the products that I use and I still use those products today. So there's that. So we have the truck all cleaned up. You can tell we have the new antenna on, looking fine. Let me show you how much oil this thing takes. Hi, Shirley.
Hi.
So here's the oil that my truck uses. It's 1030. This baffled a lot of people at the dealership when I went in and asked for 1030. They all thought that the truck should use 1540, but in the handbook for the truck, which I'll put a picture on the screen, it actually has like 4 different recommendations or 3 different weight recommendations. 1030 is good for like everyday normal use, and I think they recommend the 1540 for a little more heavy duty stuff. I'm not sure. I'm not an oil expert, but this uses 13 quarts for this truck. Here's the filter that I'm using. I'm going to go with Ford Motorcraft on this. And this is the part number there. But I have to apologize in advance. My camera just died, so we're filming this on my phone to kind of finish this up. But yeah, so we'll just hop under the truck. The truck's warm. Just been driving it around town. And so we'll go underneath there, drain everything out, then just do a normal oil change and fill it up. So easy stuff. And just to show everyone, this is the oil cap on the truck. So it says 1030. I think the CJ4 is very particular on the formula of the oil that it's using. It's diesel specific. And then you can see severe duty. I misspoke earlier when I said 1540. It says 540 for when you're really hauling some stuff and putting a lot of load on the engine. So there is some specifics there from the oil cap. Alrighty guys, so we made it back to the house. Oil change is done. I will tell you, it cost me, I think, right around under $100, just under 100, like $98 buying it from the dealership. I was a little worried about buying it in the quarts like that and it would cost much more, but doing the price difference from buying a 5-quart to the single quarts, it was a fair price from the dealership. So not a bad deal at all doing the oil change myself. I do want to call or look online and see how much they would charge me for that, because I've got to imagine it's got to be $150, maybe a little more if they're going to do it for us. But like I said, there was some concern with the oil, with what weight it should be, but you guys saw the cap. It said 1030 or 540 for severe use or whatever how they worded it on there. But the truck's looking good. It's clean. Oil change is done. And another thing I did do is I drained the fuel water separator thing under there. So I did drain some of that out, do that a little bit regular and stay on top of that. They just say, like I said earlier in the video, with the high pressure fuel systems, the water and the fuel system causes issues, so make sure it's cleaned out, make sure it's drained. But that's it so far for this. I gotta point it out, man. I do love this antenna. I think it looks so cool. One other thing, if you're interested in seeing the Ready Lift install, that's going to be coming really soon. And then I have to install the drive shaft safety loop on my Mustang because I'm going to go race it here in a couple weeks. So 2 new videos for sure coming out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you like the video, you like the truck stuff, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, leave that down below. Let me know what oil you guys use, brand, weight, and all that in your F250s. I'd be interested to know. Other than that, it's been Sean or Mustang 09, and we'll catch you boys back here next time. Take it easy. Peace.